Hello there, welcome to a new video. Today we are in sunny Culver City, California. We are on the trail of Laurel Hardy filming locations. Right now we're off to Caroline Avenue, which isn't far away. Got to admit, I feel a little bit cheeky because this first location,
in a quarter of a mile, turn right onto Caroline Avenue,
is actually a private residence. It's the house that was used in Perfect Day. It's the Laurel Hardy short where basically they're planning a trip out, and unfortunately everything gets in the way and they never manage to get away from the house. But that's where we're going right now. Just pick this rental up.
turn right onto Caroline Avenue.
There it is.
We are somewhat jet lagged, but we're not going to get the opportunity to come here again, so we are doing it right now. Like I say, I do feel somewhat cheeky parking outside of people's houses. Right past it actually. Oh no, a bit further. To a complete stop. Not sure why. Yeah, totally
Arriving
stopped.
at your destination on the left.
Anybody see anything coming?
Clear.
Aha! There it is on the left. I'm wrong. I apologise. The next house we're going to is the Perfect Day house. This one is from.
I'm afraid we've made a little faux pas.
This one is from Big Business, where they're trying to sell Christmas trees, and that's the first one that they knock on, and they get or Ollie gets a knock on the head from a hammer. Not very nice. There again, I shouldn't be pestering people. Right, we're not meant to park here, I don't know, so we're gonna move on to the next place. Right, so now we are going to go to the
In
Perfect Day
500
house.
feet, turn right at the stop sign.
And at
onto
some point,
Washington
maybe not
Boulevard,
today,
then
we are
turn
going
into
to
the
go to
second street on the
the
left.
Big Business house, which is
Turn right
not
at the
around
stop
here.
sign onto Washington Boulevard.
difficult to talk over the sat nav, but there we go. Right, I've got to come to a complete stop. I have stopped. The Hal Roach Studios were based in Culver City, so for obvious reasons, lots of the filming locations were in Culver
The
City.
expected drive time is 2 minutes.
So today we're able to pick up quite a few places, and
In
over
a
the
quarter of a
next
mile,
few
turn
days
left.
we should be able to pick up other places that are a little bit further afield. I suppose we could just park down here. What's this? No parking anytime. Oh, parking rules are just an absolute mystery to me.
Turn left at the stop sign onto Vera Avenue.
Why can't we park here? Just a nice clear road, it's not made much of a road. There it is.
Arriving at your destination on the right.
Blue house on the left. Don't want to block somebody's drive. Equally, I don't want anybody calling the police. Right, I'm going to park there. I know, Seth, we're only going to be a few seconds that way. Just to take a photograph. Am I parked? It's the video.
Yep.
There it is. The man with his... I don't know, does he have a hose pipe? But he's across there. The neighbour. I think Stan ends up putting a brick through the window. Right, that's it. On to the next place. Just looked at the maps and we're not too far from the Big Business house. I thought it was further away. 10281 Dunleer Avenue, I think it is. I'll put the address
Turn
at the
right
bottom.
at the stop sign onto Venice Boulevard.
So we're going to go there now. Big Business house, of course, where they fall out big style with James
The
Finlayson.
expected drive time is 7 minutes.
He starts wrecking their Model T Ford, and they start wrecking his house.
In a quarter right at the stop sign onto Dunleer Drive. At the stop sign onto Dunleer Drive.
So here we are on Dunleer, stopping completely, turning right. And this is part of Laurel and Hardy history, just on the left here. There we go. Someone on the drive, we don't want to annoy them.
Arriving
Thieves.
at your destination on the left.
Actually, I don't know if that is the, yeah, it's their drive, isn't it?
There you
Look
go.
at that.
I'm going to take it and get a
Just gonna put it into park. So there we go. Like I say, I don't want to pester people, annoy people. People have guns here, you know. Even the little house on the right, I think that's there in the original. Right, take some photos. Oh, there's a hose pipe where James Finlayson will come out in a minute and start squirting water at us. Oh, is that a police chopper? I've just moved the car up a little bit just to show the shape of the door, which is exactly the same as it was in the film. Window to the right is gone, been bricked up. And there we go. Right, we'll call it a day there. Onwards and upwards.
Next stop was the Culver City Hotel. This was the site where Laurel and Hardy performed together for the first time in the film Putting Pants on Philip. Bit of a strange film really. Stan gets overexcited every time he sees a pretty girl and goes chasing after them.
So we moved along from the Culver Hotel, and we're just a little bit off Main Street here, and there's Stan and Ollie in this glorious mural on the side of this building. Not sure if you can see it because of the sun. We're going to walk across back onto Main Street. Growing up, for me, watching, obviously watched Stan and Ollie on the TV, but my dad and I also had 8mm movie films, and one of them was the silent film Angora Love, which, like lots of Laurel and Hardy films, well, a few anyway, were filmed on Main Street, and that's where we're going to go around the corner onto there now. So this unassuming looking entrance is where Stan and Ollie stood. And those tiles are exactly the same as they were back in the 1920s. I'm going to be jumping from movie to movie, but there's a film called Hats Off, which was a silent, which was filmed on the same steps as the music box. And it's one of these films that is now lost. And round about there, where there's the finale of the film, where they all start fighting over hats, this is where Stan was laid or sat on the pavement on the road. And that's not changed at all since that photo was taken, pretty much. Apart from the signage, of course. For reference, Venice Boulevard, crossing Main Street, Culver City. So for reference, we've got the Culver Hotel across the road, once owned by John Wayne, home of the Munchkins, whilst they were filming The Wizard of Oz. But anyway, Angora Love, filmed down here. And when they're being chased by the goats, this is the corner that they run down and go left. Obviously lots has changed since the film was made. But the curved curb on this road is the same as it was back in that film. So now, as we pass the Culver Hotel on the left, Got a 7-minute walk down to what was Culver City Hall, or the filming location for County Hospital. I had to think that it was into City Hospital. So this was originally the facade of the Culver City Hall. They actually took it down block by block. I believe the garden's behind here, and they put it back exactly where it was originally. So just out here is where Stan parked his Model T Ford, and then went into there to go see Ollie with his hard-boiled eggs and nuts.
Hard-boiled eggs and nuts. Mmm.
Still very early in the morning, so the sun is low in the sky, which is difficult for filming. And there's the backside of City Hall, or County Hospital. Or indeed, was it the courthouse in Bacon Grabbers, perhaps? No, I'm getting confused. Right, so where we're going now is probably one of the biggest Laurel and Hardy locations. Well, longest perhaps, in terms of it's the brain gone dead. It's the music box steps. Just going to move my wife's finger away from the lens. So we are turning left on Sunset. We are 0.7 miles away, and we will be there shortly. We've filmed this over a number of days, and I may have said this already, so apologies in advance if I'm repeating myself, but this was first used as a location for the Laurel and Hardy silent short Hats Off, which sadly no longer exists. It's one of the lost films, and that story involved, I believe
continue on Sunset Boulevard for half a mile.
lugging a washing machine up the steps, and I don't know why I'm laughing, it just sounds silly already. But the film that does exist is the music box steps. Sorry, the music box, trying to concentrate on driving. Where they have to lug the music box up to the stoop, to the top of the hill. Like I've said before in these videos, I always feel a little bit awkward filming residential streets, hence why I'm whispering right now. There's people out on the street. There we are, approaching the sign. It's telling us it's the music box steps. And across the way is a little park, and I think that's called the Laurel and Hardy Park. These are the steps. And there's a plaque. It's difficult to read, it's all scratched. Not watched the music box for a while, but I do believe that the house there features in it. The kid's getting a quick snap. Right, I think we're going to walk up. This is a lot of steps.
No, that was in the studio, so. Right, we are all now officially knackered. You tired, Clara? Yes, we're all out of breath. But anyway, we made it to the top of the steps. That's a lot of steps there. Imagine pushing a piano up here.
And then falling down on it. And then having to do that over and over again.
I think so. I have to presume that the concrete steps are, by default and by common sense, the original concrete steps. One would presume. And for concrete steps that are, I'm guessing, 100 years old, they seem in remarkable condition.
Well, that's the end of our Laurel and Hardy locations video. We hope that you enjoyed this, and if you did, please click the like button. One final clip sees us in the Culver City Starbucks, where they were selling pistachio coffee. I did wonder whether they sold mustachio. Go on, Stan, you ask them.
Have you any mustachio?
Thanks for watching, all the very best, and we'll be back very soon. Bye for now.